Hello everyone, I'm Cron Blue Jay here. We are back with another video of Cemetary Mary. So last video, from what I can remember, is that Crowven, um, like, he, um, had Mary go meet his friends. They got into a nightclub, and, um, Mary's not used to this type of people. So, um, that's where we left off. And, yeah, let's, start the game. Cloven never told me his friends were like that. When he used to describe them to me, they always seemed so much nicer through his words. Whether should I have expected any different? I always knew they were the kind of people Cloven liked to hang out with. I don't know why. Cloven's such a nice person, even if he hasn't been the nicest lately. Still, Cloven being moody. Just because he's been cranky lately, that doesn't mean he means to hurt my feelings. Know that he doesn't try to, but these people, I had just met them and the way they talked to me, Cloven didn't even seem to mind it that much. Maybe I was the problem then. Probably shouldn't have been taking things so seriously. Before I could have had my thoughts to myself much longer though, someone opened up the stalls behind me. I hadn't even noticed someone was here. It's a good thing I wasn't thinking out loud. She approached the sink and washed her hands and realized it was Twyla? Oh, hey. Didn't expect to see you here. Doesn't really seem like your type of event. No offense. I could say the same about you. What are you doing here? I came here a lot, actually. Really? I would have expected that from you. Well, it's not a lot. I just met with some friends here every once in a while. It's where they like to be. How about you? Clover wouldn't like it if I found out I was talking to Twyla right now. I don't know how Twyla feels about him, so I might not be the best time to bring him up to her. Oh, I was just invited by a friend. I had never been to one of these places, so I thought it could be nice. But it's really loud out there. And my friends brought some of his other friends, and they're what? I don't know. Obnoxious maybe? I don't know. That feels mean to say, but they feel kinda mean to me. Mean? How? I don't know, like, comparing me to Bloody Mary and stuff? Gross. That sucks. That's why I'm in here, actually. I don't really think I want to go back out again. Hmm. I can do you a favor if you like. Huh? My friends and I, we actually sit in the VIP area. It's a lot more chill over there, for lack of a better word. Wait, you're actually inviting me? We haven't even known each other that long. VIP rooms are expensive too, aren't they? It's fine. We're going to be working together, right? So we should help each other. Besides, I have a feeling you're not going to come back to this place after tonight. So I don't think anyone will be bothered by you just being here one time. What should I do? Twyla's offer does sound very appealing, but Cloven invited me here. Can I really just leave him alone? I know he's my friends, but still. What if he starts wondering about me? And if he finds out about Lena or Twyla, he might get upset with me again. Relationship was starting to get better. I don't want him to get mad at me again. What should I do? Okay, so as so I'm gonna say this right now. Just like in Crow Scare, I'm gonna trust the crow. Like the main crow character. Now Twilight we know nothing about, but it seems that Crowven, who we do know for a long time, doesn't like her. So I'm gonna have to refuse Twyla's offer. That's nice of you to offer, but I'm sorry. I wouldn't feel right abandoning the people who invited me here, even if they have been a little nasty. See yourself then. Twyla then left out the bathroom without another word. I followed shortly after. I didn't see her after that's in the bathroom again. It almost seemed like there was more people than when I had entered. It caught me a bit off guard, but I tried to keep my composure as I made my way back to our table. Even though I didn't really feel like going back, it was the right thing to do. It was a fight here after all. Besides, Paramount for Twilight Grover might get worried about me, because he still cares. Yeah, he's gotta. I returned to a table and Grover clumsily got out to let me slide into my seat again. He looked intoxicated, right? Hey, sorry, did I miss anything?
Nothing much, just said crowven down two of those little shits he's drinking already.
Oh, really? I'm waiting for him to throw him up. We're betting how much he can get to. I don't think he's gonna make it to the double digits. Oh, is he okay?
I'm fine. Don't even worry about it. I keep an eye on him.
I try to. Everyone's eyes are always on Cloven already.
Mary, Mars.
Yes?
I was just telling him about that thing you do. Like, you know it better than me, so. Yeah, tell us.
Yeah, something about the graveyard, right? We like that place too, so. Oh, do you? I don't recall having ever seen you there before, but
Sneak into funerals. Actually, do we get more reputation if I say we sneak into funerals? Um, you know, let's play along with them. They already think we're Marin's creepy, so.
I like to spend a lot of time there, so I'm quite familiar with the layout. I like to lay flowers out on lonely graves sometimes. I also, on occasion, is to a funeral too.
Oh, now. That's something I didn't expect out of his post grade 2 shoes. Talk about.
It's talking about Party Crasher.
Tell them the nickname they call you.
Oh, some folks have started calling me, Cemetery Mary, because I'm, like, always there. Mary's my name.
Oh, that's you?
I heard that name before. I just think that Cemetery Mary to be all puny and polite. Oh, yeah. I thought it was like some kind of urban legend, you know?
You thought it was a ghost in the cemetery.
Like, blah. The dreaded Cemetery Mary creeps amongst the graves of her victims and you could be nuts. Oh no, I never.
Um, now that I'm thinking about it, Cemetery Mary. I like it. Sounds like a band name. Mind if I use it?
Oh, you're in the band?
Nah. The only people I had started a band with are these two dumb chuckle fucks. The only thing they know is how to play is with my temper. Hey, don't say that, man. Crowven's character right now is, oh god, funny. Except, yeah.
Yeah, you love us.
Love is a strong word.
Ah, don't be fucking rude.
Zampira hit Theodore with her hands on her sleeves. He laughed. Crowven laughed. I laughed too. Found it a lot easier to join in their conversations, at least easier than it was before. I was kind of glad I decided to return to the table. I was so bad uneasy I didn't meet them after all. They were all the way closer with each other than to me. But I felt like maybe after a long time, they could be they could grow to be some of my friends too. I would really like that.
I just wish they didn't say that stuff before. That's all.
Oh, that's nice, I guess.
As the night went on, Quillen had dragged down a few more drinks. He was hopelessly drunk, humped, flopped over the table, and only able to giggle to himself. He never used to be this bad when it came to drinking. I picked him off the table and told his friends I had to get him home. They didn't protest in the slightest. I wished him a good night, slipped Coven over my shoulder, and headed to the exit. I wasn't sure how I was able to get Coven out without the bouncer noticing, but to my surprise, when I opened the door, no one was out there. I was confused, but I also wasn't going to pass up the opportunity. I hurried along as fast as I could with the crow on top of me and all. We then waited together at the bus stop for the next bus to come so that we could get home. It was hard for me to tell if Crowven had passed out or not while we were waiting, but he got up when the bus arrived. Still carried him though, just in case he tripped over himself, and we got on the bus together. The bus ride was long and tiring. Crowven leaned over me, his breath reeking of overpriced alcohol. It was even hard getting off the bus. I still carried him because I know he needed me. Mary. Yes? Are you okay? Mary? He kept. I never liked seeing him like this, but at least I knew that when he was with me, he was safe. Yes, Groven? I love you. I love you too. And I really do. I've always loved Groven. He was like family, and the first friend I had ever made. The only friend I had ever made. Hearing him say he loved me was something he seldom did as the years passed. So letting him say it right now, well, I wish I could say it made me feel very happy. It did make me feel a little happy, but I was sure something I could hear him when he said it. I could hear him say when he was sober too. I carried Grover back to his room and laid him on top of his bed. I think he passed out the minute his head hit the pillow. I kissed his forehead goodnight and headed to my own room. I wish I could have slept as easily as he did, but I had more to take care of first. Are you there? I have a question for you.
Yes,
What do you do all day?
I can't answer that.
Why not? You definitely don't just sit on the phone all day.
Well, of course I don't.
Then what do you do?
I can't tell you. That depends on how you classify as being bad.
Oh, I mean, just bad stuff.
And what does that consist of? Just because something's illegal doesn't always mean it's bad. Uh, wait, hold on. And just because something's a law doesn't mean it's good.
I know that you have a point.
Either one, really. In that case, are you worried I did something illegal? Or are you worried I did something bad?
You still haven't answered me, though. What is it you do?
I'll look out for you. Good night, Mary.
It's been a few days since that night. When Clover got up in the morning after, he had a humongous hangover. He was stuck home with me because, well, I was no I was letting him out when he seemed so sick. I reminded him not to drink so much. It wasn't healthy for him. He didn't really seem to care, though. Twyla has been touching me, too. I haven't really seen her in person since seeing her at the club, but she touches me often. Sometimes we'll agree to meet up somewhere, but something always seems to get in the way, so we haven't been able to yet. I feel bad, though. She texts me updates a lot of things she's wondering about. Weapons, methods, potential victims, but I oftentimes don't know what to say in return or ever really know anything to show her. I've been wondering if I should start investigating on my own as to not let her down, but she seems so confident in what she's doing. I don't even know where to start, and don't even know how I would start anyways. So for now, I've just been staying home. It's been raining a lot too, so it's not the most apt time to be outside anyways. But even though I haven't left the house in a while, I've been able to stay entertained. I started reading the book that Crowven had wanted me in the crane machine. When I saw tell how to talk to ghosts, I figured it was, well, figurative. I thought it would be some spooky story with a clever title, but to my surprise, it is written as more of an instructional guide. It's a very interesting read, and I'm curious as to how they got all this information anyways. As previously mentioned, ghosts exist on a different plane of existence. That much is obvious. Yet they can communicate with us, despite their beings existing on a separate layer from ours. We see time and time again their attempts to reach us. Perhaps it's because they are angry, perhaps because they are lonely. Does each go sees us on their own, or do spirits share a realm with one another, span and everlasting? Is there a heaven? Is there a hell? Or is there only purgatory, stretching for miles beyond what we can comprehend? These are questions I cannot answer yet. Can cannot yet answer. For if I could, I wouldn't be here writing this right now, would I? But there is a question I haven't been able to answer. Since those come in contact with us, I often wondered, could we contact them? Sure, you've heard about sidekicks, mediums, and whatnot, but that is only half of what I'm talking about. Being born with the innate ability is a factor, of course, but I want to delve deeper than that. Despite where they may exist, they can clearly affect things in our realm. They can reach us, and like one with glass, I know they can see us. But what if we can see them? It's not enough to hear them. I want to see them, to travel to where they were. I believe that when you die, perhaps your soul can become unrestricted. But what if we could accomplish the opposite? What if a living being had the ability to unrestrict itself before death? Perhaps this sounds crazy, but oh, my phone's ringing. Hello?
Yo, where are you?
Huh? What do you mean? I'm at home.
What? Well, that's lame. I thought you'd be out by the cemetery by now. That's not your thing, right?
Well, I mean, it's raining now.
Nah, just a little cloudy out. Besides, I was gonna be heading there, so I thought I'd meet up with you or something. And we could, like, get lunch or dinner or whatever, I don't know. That sound good to you?
Oh, well, I can leave now if you like.
Yeah, come on. I should be there by the time you get there. So don't keep me waiting long.
Well, it looks like I won't be stuck at home all day after all. I put down my book and made sure the fire was completely out before going to meet with crowven. I felt so surprised, but it was nice. See that you want to spend more time with me. I have that this week too. And when my parents come back, maybe everything will start feeling a bit normal again. I hopped on the bus arriving in town again. It's very cloudy, but the air didn't feel moist at all. Maybe the rain weather would finally take a break. I made my way to the cemetery once again. Hope that I didn't keep Crowven waiting too long, but I was a little surprised when I arrived.
Hey, you made it! Mars?
Oh, yes, yes, I'm here. Crowven's other friends were here too. Why were you waiting for her again? We already know how to get where we already know how to get where we want.
Hey, chill out. Mary loves this place. Figured if we were gonna be here anyways, we might as well invite her. Well, we're all here. Let's go. Okay, so this is where we are ending today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and yeah, I will see you in the next video. So far the game is real fun. I like the story. Also, I'm not sure if I said in previous videos, but I do not plan on getting the different endings of this game. Um, because that would take way too long. Um, and yeah. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you want, go ahead and subscribe, click the notification bell, and like the video. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Goodbye.